Here with 16-year-old amateur standout Aaron McKenna. Now, talk to us about making your pro debut, because you will be fighting July 30th in Mexico.
Yeah.
Talk to us about making that professional debut.
Yeah, I'm over here training hard at the minute, taking the training to the next level. Hopefully have a first pro fight down in Tijuana, Mexico in sometime July. So it'll be a different experience altogether.
And share with us the transition from fighting in Ireland now here in the States. How different is it for you?
Haven't started sparring yet. I'll be sparring next week. But last time I was out, it was a bit different styles.
And you are a super featherweight. In America, we like to call it a junior lightweight division at 130 pounds. What have you accomplished as an amateur?
I've won the European Schoolboy Championships in 2013. In 2014, I won the European Junior silver medal, and I have 7 Irish titles.
And what were some of the biggest names that you fought on the amateur level?
I fought Devin Haney in the Ringside World Championships in Kansas City, and I lost in a split decision.
And you feel that it was a controversial decision?
Yeah, so
do you think about that fight, wanting to get that rematch in the pros?
Yeah, it'd be a good fight in the future.
Now, as I mentioned before, you're 16 years old. You're a very young man. Usually, fighters out here in the States don't turn pro till they're 18. Some don't even turn pro until they're in their 20s. Why have you decided to turn pro at such a relatively young age?
I think I'm ready for the pros, and it suits me better. I like the longer rounds, and I want to become a world champion.
And how many amateur fights do we have?
About 153.
Wow.
So 145 wins.
And when did we begin boxing?
When I was 6 years old. Yeah. I'd fights since I was 6 right up until now.
That's a lot. That's a lot of fights in those 10 years.
Yeah.
Now, who are some of the fighters that you looked up to? Who are the fighters that inspired you?
Mike Tyson's my favorite fighter.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
So are we going to see a little bit of Iron Mike inside of you?
And Lemachenko, I like his way he works in his angles now.
Hey, for some of the fight fans out there that are unfamiliar with who you are and what you will be bringing to the table, walk us through your style.
I'm going to try and work on my angles and all, and speed and power, and try to press people.
Now you have fighters such as Jason Quigley out here. Have you met and worked alongside with him in training?
Jason, last time I was out here, I got to talk to him. He's a good fella. He's a nice boxing style. I really look up to him.
You also have Wayne McAuliffe, who's training Julian Ramirez, who will be fighting on June 4th against Abraham Lopez. How much do you know about Wayne McAuliffe?
I met Wayne yesterday. He's a really nice guy, and I look up to him a lot. Hopefully he'll be like him someday as well.
And now you're going to be trained by your father and Courage Shabalala, who was a fun fighter. Was a heavyweight contender in the 90s. What have you learned from your new trainer, and what has your dad taught you over the years?
I'm learning a lot from Courage. He's learned me a load of different stuff that I haven't even done before. And my dad's learned me everything as well so far. That I can't do it.
And you're looking to be signed by a promoter. Are you hoping that promoter will be Golden Boy Promotions?
Yeah, hopefully that's what the aim is.
And have you met Oscar De La Hoya? And
Yeah,
what do you think of him as a fighter?
He was an underage fighter as well, and I met him last time I was out here. I got to talk to him. He's a really nice guy as well.
Who are some of the other fighters that inspired you to become a professional fighter? I know you mentioned Mike Tyson. Who else is out there?
Triple G as well. I like him, and Oscar De La Hoya.
I can't argue with that. Triple G and Oscar De La Hoya. So, what are some of the things that you're looking to accomplish as a professional fighter?
I hope to be a world champion. That's me aim.
And do you have any final thoughts? Any final words to your fans out there?
Follow me. I'll do my best to be a world champion.
And do you have a Twitter account, Instagram, Facebook, any of that?
Instagram, RMcK99, and I'm on Facebook at RMcKenna.
You know, let me have another question with you. Who are some of the best Irish fighters out there of all time?
Jason Quigley's going to be one of them anyway.
Good call.
Wayne McCullough as well, and Barry McQuiggan and Kevin McBride were from the club I am at now, the amateur club.
Now, I'm going to ask you a few more questions. If it wasn't for boxing, what would you be doing outside the ring?
Don't know, probably football or something. I'm really looking for anything.
And how much do you admire the sport? How much do you love the sweet science?
I love this sport. It's the only thing I want to do.
And you stand somewhere around 5'10", 5'10 and a half.
5'10".
Yeah, you're a pretty tall guy for your weight class. You're gonna, I mean, I haven't seen you fight, but I like the size. Looks like you have good reach.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably one day gonna be a welterweight.
Probably, or even middleweight.
Probably a middleweight fighting Jason Quigley.
Yeah.
All right, my man. Thank you very much. We look forward to your professional debut.
Right, thanks.
Thank you.